Welcome back to another episode of Yeast, Oath, and Felghana, everyone. I am your host, the One Up Havoc, and I actually have just gotten back from an amazing time at Too Many Games this past weekend. There will be a video uploaded with all of the stuff that I've done and all the experiences I've had and the really awesome people I've met at the con. But for the time being, let's enjoy some good old-fashioned yeast. So last time we were playing, I remembered that we got kicked off of the ledge by Chester, and I guess he was feeling salty after we completely dominated that duel. Actually, no, it wasn't a complete domination. Like, he wrecked me a few times, but it's whatever. I got him back for all of that. And right now, he kicked us into what is supposed to be an active volcano down here. Remember, I can't remember which NPC said it, but one of the NPCs in town mentioned that there's like some kind of an active volcano under the ill-burned ruins. And that's pretty much where we are right now. Now, there are a few things we're gonna have to grab before we make complete progress into these ruins. And you're gonna want to start off by heading towards the left first, at that fork right at the beginning. Because the item we're gonna want is actually going to be in a place where you wouldn't think it would be hidden. If I can kill these dumb birds first. Yeah, as I always say, I hate flying enemies. They're really annoying to smack down. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to come over here and you actually want to just jump down this pit. And you're going to end up in this location. Now, you're going to want to take your time through here because of that enemy sitting on the far left. The enemy has a tendency to release like these flame projectiles that travel like they kind of spread out all over the place. And they have the potential to interrupt your jump as you're coming across. So, if you feel like they're going to really hinder you, like this guy right here, you know, take it out with faraway magic, even though I had just about as much accuracy as a stormtrooper, what you saw there. And then what you're going to want to do is come over here, watch your step, take out this guy, and then you're going to open this treasure chest right here. Now this amulet allows us to walk through lava, because there are going to be some areas where lava is going to be covering the entire area that we have to travel through, and that amulet is there to protect us. Without that amulet, we're just going to take continuous damage, and that's not good for any of us. So I'm going to come down here oh wait a minute, hold up, I see an enemy there. Wow, my fireballs did not hit it at all. The mini ones anyway. Anyway, we're gonna come down here, just get a couple of gold because gold's always good. And then we're gonna make our way back up to the... Actually, you know what? No. From here, you actually want to drop down because there's no way to get back up. Now, in this room, I would highly suggest you not fight at all. Don't worry about me missing any spoils because there's really nothing spectacular to collect in that room. Right now, we just want to climb all the way back up and get back to where we are. And as I said before, be mindful that you kill as many enemies as you possibly can on the way back up, because you don't want to be too weak when you encounter the boss in this room. Well, I shouldn't say room, but in this dungeon in general. Otherwise, you're just going to have a really awful time. Alright, I'm just going to take that down there. Oh, also there's a bit of a forewarning. I am still currently on the hunt for a different job, because you know I'm trying to move up and get out of retail. So, if you suddenly hear chemical plant music blasting in the background, that's my phone going off. And hopefully it's a call that is basically a job offer. So, keep your fingers crossed, people. And when that happens, I'm gonna just cut to when I'm like not talking on the phone. Now, I actually remembered that there isn't anything that I can do about that door yet. Like, we will come back to this door just to see what's up, but it's not gonna be for a good while. So I'm just gonna jump cut back to where we need to go, so I'll see you guys there. Alright, so we're now back in the room that we were previously in with all the flying enemies. Just kill everything you see, keep it moving. Oh, wait a minute. Come on, little birdie. Alright, there we go. And also, watch out for these fireballs that jump in and out of the lava occasionally, because they can hit you, and you can take damage. I'm just gonna kill these guys, because if I'm not mistaken, we should be back in the room where we started. If I'm not mistaken. Let me just see what's on the right side first real quick, and then we're gonna go the other direction. I mean, because if there's like some loot over here that we have access to, it looks like we don't even have any access to that loot up there. Alright, so I can definitely say it for 100% that we're back to where we should be. So, just continue to kill any of these enemies. And the reason why I stress leveling up as often as you can in here is simply because of the two bosses that we're gonna fight in this dungeon. They're literally no joke. Like, you are going to see me struggle when I defeat these bosses, because I remember what I have to fight in here. I mean, once you learn the boss's pattern and get it down pat, they're not really all that hard to beat, but they will still pose a challenge. Like, that I can promise you. There we go. Because I have full health, those herbs aren't really doing anything for me. But, well, so much for being at full health. I swear, anytime I mention being in good health in this game, that's literally when I take a hit. Like, damn. Come on. There we go. Alright. Oh, one more bird. Die, please. Come on. Thank you. Oh, cool, and it dropped herbs for me. Nice. You know, I'm just gonna ignore that one. I know that contradicts what I said earlier, but if I don't need to kill it, I'm just gonna keep moving. Alright, so this is the area that I was talking about with the lava. Now, just to demonstrate what I was talking about... Oh, wait a minute. Can I, like, not equip that? Oh. Huh. I guess I can't unequip that now. Oh well. So, if I wasn't wearing that amulet, I would actually be taking damage right now. Anyway, we're gonna start by heading up north, because I remember that there is a treasure chest there. Oh! Okay. Alright, so the amulet will protect us so as long as our head is above the lava surface. But if we go under, we'll actually take damage. So, let's try to avoid that. Oh my god. Ugh. Alright, you know what? I am taking way too many hits. Screw this bird. Jesus. They put that bird there just to, like, hinder us. Anyway, this is pretty much the reason why I came up here first, because this chest has a new weapon. Now, of course, because we're not wearing the full set, we're gonna go back to looking like Adol's regular default sprite. I mean, I don't... Whoa! Got a bit of a speed boost there. I don't know why... Wait, what was I saying earlier? Oh yeah, we're gonna go back to, like, Adol's default sprite. I don't really mind his default sprite at all. I mean, we're gonna get another change once we get the full set all over again. Another thing that I should also mention is that sometimes when you run along the wall, there's like a run glitch where Adol is gonna suddenly just run faster for some reason. I'm not really sure what prompts him to do that. I mean, it also happens in Yeast Origins as well, which is another game that I do plan on playing in the future. But nevertheless, it does happen. Wow. There we go. I was able to kill him before he went into the other room. Because of course, if I end up going in there with him, all the enemies will respawn, and yeah, I don't want that. Holy crap. Alright. Lesson learned, don't hit these guys when they're tackling. And that's simply because of the fact that they're completely invincible when they're tackling. I think as long as you stay behind them, they're not going to do their tackle move. There we go. And also, having this sword equipped, like, drastically increased my damage output. So, if you really feel confident in your ability to beat the bosses, you probably don't have to level as much, which again is something that I'm really, really thankful for when it comes to this game. In Ys Arc of Naptism, which is the previous Ys entry before this one, at least of the trio that was done in this style, you really had to grind out your levels in that game if you wanted to survive. I mean, yeah, there was equipment that helped you out, but most of your damage came from leveling. And in games like these, getting at least 1 or 2 levels definitely makes a huge difference. Especially if a boss is really, like, handling it to you right there. Alright, I couldn't avoid any of that fire there, because I just couldn't really figure out where the heck it was going to land. Now, I know that there is a treasure chest up there, but we can't get to it yet. At least not until we get the magic for it first. And all I will say is that the magic that we're going to get next is going to turn Adol into a true Hylian warrior, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's save the game because we've made a decent amount of progress and keep it going. Now, if I remember correctly, this is actually when we're going to get said magic. Oh, so this is a really huge arena. I wonder what's going to happen next. By the way, whatever you do, don't fall in those pits. Those things will actually damage you as well. You know what? I should really go back and get at least 1 more level. So I'm going to come back here once I get a level, grind it out a little bit, and then we'll come back. So I'll see you guys once I've leveled up at least once. Alright guys, we are back to where we were originally coming from. So let's go ahead and get that magic that I mentioned earlier. This is a pretty long corridor now that I really think about it. And there it is, guys. This pedestal will take us right up to the treasure chest, and that's what we're looking for.
So, you've come.
Oh, wait, what the heck? Oh, yo, Malzahar is back.
The blazing jaws of hell itself shall consume you.
Alright, so if I know Malzahar, he's probably going to summon a monster to, like, attack us. But anyway, we now have the wind element, which is a key word here, Ventus. So what does it do? Turns Adol into a Beyblade. Or as I've also said earlier on, it turns him into a Hylian warrior. So whatever you choose, that's basically what Adol becomes. He's now Storm Dragoon. Alright, now we gotta run. It is time to haul. As long as you're moving towards the right, those flames are never going to touch you because they have the same running, running speed as you do. I should say movement speed as you do. And then once you get here, this is when we're going to encounter our mini boss in this dungeon. Try to... Oh, Lord. I already forgot how to fight this thing. You have to try and stay away from it. Oof. And I take a lot of damage there. And try to attack it as many times as you can, starting from the back of its tail. It takes the most damage from the back, and you have to basically work your way up towards its head. Also, stay away from it when it burrows back into a hole because it damages you too. So I already know that I'm probably going to have to start this fight over. Anyway, the hardest part in this whole battle is when it chases you while it's on fire, because not only does it move faster than you, but it can also damage you as it's circling around. Oh no. See, I was in the corner when that happened. Alright, I'm gonna stay way over here. Dang, I'm already at like below half. Ugh. Hate it when it like just charges into you like that. Alright, hopefully I can... Oh! Hopefully I can take it... Oh, get away, get away, get away. Dang, I'm getting way too greedy in this fight. Usually after 3 attacks, it goes right back into the barrel, so that's generally when you want to retreat, and I got hit still. God, them flames just last forever. Sometimes the fire just stays on forever, and then sometimes it doesn't. And I'm trying to wonder if it had to do with me using my spin attack. Alright, now it's going to burrow back into a hole. So I'm not even going to bother attacking. Alright, where's it at? Alright, it's coming from one of the bottom holes down there. So I'm just going to stay over here. Try to move. Alright, so, alright, I avoided that completely without getting hit. Now, if only I can hit it. One more? Alright, now move. It's gonna go into a hole. Alright, it's coming out of that one over there. Right, so far, we're doing relatively decent. Ooh, I almost got hit there. Almost. Nice. Ooh! Took a direct hit there. I'm pretty sure if he hits me one more time, I'm pretty much done. Alright, get away from him, because he's going to barrel away. Unfortunately, I can say for sure that I'm going to die here. Oh, nice. I didn't die. Awesome. Oh, whoa. Look at my health, though. Alright, now it's just a head. Alright, unfortunately, I'm going to have to retreat. Oh, my God. Alright, I wonder if I can do it. Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh! This was the other reason why it was tough. Because even when you destroy the tails, and it's just a head left, it'll still get like a full flame body. Alright, that's alright. That's alright. First round, I was a little reckless. This time, I'm actually going to be able to beat the thing because I know what I'm doing. Like, as long as I can avoid... Oh, man. I gotta find out if there's a way I can cancel that fire earlier so I can, like, not take as much damage. Try to get as much damage on the tail. Can I get one more break? Yes. Alright, I got another break off, so that's good. Alright, so let's just practice what I've learned in the last fight, and I should be good. Oh, God. See, I thought that I could take the flames out if I just hit its face with it, but no, that doesn't work. Come on. Come on, break off. Yes. Alright, good. One is better than nothing. Alright, so you know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stay way over here. Avoid it as much as I can. And yeah, there we go. Nice. Nice. Come on. Break you. Yes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know how I avoided that. Alright, come on. Just wait for it to show up. Alright, I just took the hit like I deserved it or something. Oh, damn it. Come on. There we go. Alright, broke that off, so we're good now. Gonna move way over here. Come on. Nope. Oh, good. The flames went out faster than I anticipated. The sooner, the better. Now, if only I can continue to hit the back of his tail. I'm probably not going to get one. Nope. Not going to break it this time. Oh, wait a minute. It's coming out from that hole. Yeah, I always prefer to move as far away from it as possible when it comes up. Simply because it takes more time for the flames to go out while you're trying to avoid the thing. Alright, we got one break. Can I get one more hit on the tail? Nope. Yeah, don't get greedy. If you're not greedy with your offense, you can survive this fight. The only reason why I struggled so much in this fight earlier... Well, actually, let me tell you a funny story. The only reason why I struggled so much in the fight... Oh, God. The only reason why I struggled so much in the fight earlier when I fought this thing for the first time is because I wasn't aware that you can actually get the broadsword before coming into this room. So I came in here with a pretty weak outdated weapon, but I still managed to beat the boss. And then when I left the room and went up to the path that I completely ignored, I found the broadsword, and I'm like, oh wow, this would have helped out tremendously. Wow, I did not get that many hits at all. Oh, it's coming out from over here now. So I'm just gonna chill way over here. This is gonna be much harder to avoid once it has its full body back. Come on, get rid of that body. Yes. Can I get some on the head? Yes. Alright, that's actually pretty good. We got a lot of deeps on it. Alright, where's it coming from? Alright, it's coming from the bottom pits. Here it is. Nice, nice. The flames went out earlier than I thought. And I gotta get as much hits on the head as much as I can. And there we go. Got it. Wait, it didn't even drop anything. I don't know, I kind of felt like that fight was rather unrewarding. Another thing that I'm glad that they fixed, and I know I'm jumping ahead of myself here when I'm breaking up Yeast Origins again. I'm glad that they fixed how much EXP a boss actually gives you, because a lot of bosses in Yeast Origins give you enough EXP to the point where you should be able to level up. Alright, so now that we got our wind element, die please, we should be able to get that treasure chest up there, and I'm gonna show you where it is. There we go. So, okay, so he's now a Beyblade, a Hylian warrior, and a helicopter. Yo, this wind element is amazing. It's gonna be even better once we get the upgrade for it. Wait, I just realized we did get the upgrade for it. So I guess I can show off the charge version now. Yeah, it's a really nice spin attack. That just lasts forever. It's actually one of my favorite elements to use in this game just because of how useful it really is. And you'll see me use it a lot between both elements that well, all three elements that we get in the game. There is one more element that we have to collect, but that, like I said, that won't be for a while. Anyway, when we climb our way out of here, come on. When we start climbing our way out of here, which, you know, requires us to go all the way up to the top, you're gonna notice a change in the enemies that are in this area. Oh, cool, we got a level up out of there. And it's not so much these guys. Nah, it's gonna be for a completely different enemy. But in any case, the wind element is gonna be our ticket out of here. As soon as I can get these guys to, like, die. Actually, I could start ignoring them because they're not really giving as much EXP output. That's the only other exception when it comes to, like, running around and killing the enemies. Like, if the EXP output isn't really worth anything, don't bother killing them. And I don't know if you picked up on that, but yeah, those little birdies have now gotten bigger. So, I'm gonna have to run around and actually kill them and be careful because not only can they swoop in, but they can also drop flame. And of course, if you step on it, like that does damage, obviously. Alright, so let's see where we can go from here. Oh, these guys are still small. Alright, now, if I remember correctly, I should be able to take the left option. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Let me just clean up the bug problem here. Yeah, by the way, anytime you enter a room where there's like bugs all over the place, you can kill them now because we have the wind element. Well, that and we have a better sword. There we go. I was wondering why Adol wasn't charging his wind because the MP consumption is actually a lot. Yeah, that's the only drawback to your wind element. It does eat up a lot of your magic power, but it's all for a really good reason. I'm just gonna get rid of these guys. I know that there's a room up there. I will go back and explore it in a bit. I just want to see how far this goes before I head back over. Come on. There we go. Pretty sure it ends here. Yeah. Alright, I'm not gonna go there yet. I want to see what's in that room. Come on. Oh, you know what? When I fell down that pit with all those bugs, I forgot to pick up the Ravelor. Oh wait, this is just a save room. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to that pit where I fell down, get the Ravelor, make my way back up, and I'll see you guys at this area again. So, I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the room that I was talking about earlier. I already killed all the bugs that basically jump you. So yeah, you open this treasure chest up, and you can get like 18 Ravelor. I know it's not much, but I mean, it's still Ravelor. It's value. Anyway, I'll see you guys at the top.